Hey guys, how are you? Andy Sukhu, founder and CEO of Y2K Credit Solutions. So, got a good topic I want to talk to you guys about. I had a few clients call me this week because you guys know that we're a reseller for trade lines. All of our trade lines are guaranteed. We own them. They report their credit in 30 days, and it adds history and credit score, right? So, we do trade lines. And we had a client that just finished fixing his credit, and he has no credit at all. Started from scratch, right? He was trying to buy a truck, and went to the dealership, and the dealership was telling him, "Hey, you keep." First off, if a dealership is giving you like illegal financial advice, I wouldn't want to do business with that dealership, because once the promissory note is signed and the contract is signed, and you drive off the dealership with that truck, whatever happens, if the bank finds out you did something illegal, the dealership is not on the hook. They already got paid, right? So that's one thing I would take heed to, because a dealership shouldn't be telling you that. But the dealership is telling him, "Oh, you have no credit. You should have someone add an auto trade line so you can get approved for the dealership for the truck." First off, auto trade lines are illegal, right? Once a promissory note is signed, sealed, delivered, you buy the car, you drive off, the bank funds the loan, the dealership gets paid, and it's all your truck now, you're making payments. You can't go add someone to an auto loan unless you refi the loan to another bank and add somebody, right? Secondly, the bank didn't close the deal with two people on the loan. So, the dealership was telling the guy, do an auto loan to get someone to add an auto trade line. That's illegal. I've heard people talk about doing mortgage trade lines too. You don't want that kind of information on your credit report that's not yours. It can have long-term effects on your credit, right? So in this client situation, what we told him to do was build your credit up, go see the car that you want to buy, and get the paperwork from the dealership, how much it's going to cost for the car, tax, title, leave off the property. And if you can't get financing from the bank, or you don't like the in-house financing dealership bank, the dealer they're giving you, go to your credit union and they'll finance you for that loan. Now, some credit union may do 85% LTV, 90% LTV. It all depends on the kind of vehicle, whether it's new or pre-owned, right? But don't get into this conversation and do things like adding auto trade lines to your credit report just so you can get a loan, right? Rightfully, like there's some in the auto world, there's something called auto scores, and how you get an auto score is by building up your auto credit over time. Which what means is that you have an auto loan, you paid successfully, you're not late, you didn't default on it, it didn't get repossessed, you're paying it on time to the full maturity date of this loan, right? So that's how you build your auto score up. And whether you start now or you start later, if you're planning on financing cars or leasing cars, you're gonna need it. So you better start doing it the right way, right out the box. It doesn't make sense cutting corners, especially after you just finished spending all this money fixing your credit and regaining your financial powers. Like, do it the right way at this time. So, auto trade lines, mortgage trade lines, those are illegal. Don't get involved with it, guys. All right. Again, just build the credit up the right way. Apply for your credit card, you use it for 6 months, pay it on time, let the score go up, build history. Then you apply for your second card, repeat the same steps. Slow and steady win the race. But when you start cutting corners and start doing things that are not ethical, and especially the way banks are going now, they scrutinize everything, right? They always double check things, they run audits to make sure it was done the right way. You don't want to end up in a situation where they can take the car back because that's not what was done, how it was funded, or they find out that you fraud the paperwork, right? Fraud is a big thing these days. So if you have any questions about that, comment below and I'll try to get back to you guys. All right, talk to you soon.